very first video here. Hi. I really like to yap. Yapping is my talkie, like my specialty. I just wanted to yap. I wanted to talk. Like y'all, my friends are on my phone. Okay, I really truly think my social media is my friends, and I believe that because I wouldn't say I'm an iPad kid because I grew up outside playing in the mud and the dirt and outside, but I also had an iPad, okay? So, kind of an iPad, not really an iPad. I don't really know what you would call that, okay? But anyways, this year I really focused on this being my growth year. Didn't really necessarily... No, I was about to lie. I was not really meaning to lie. Let's start from the beginning. In January, I told myself that I would stop vaping. But I did not stop until here recently. I would say until about the end of April, I would say about mid-April is when I stopped. And I quit cold turkey, okay? There was no winging myself off. There was no finding little things to do. I quit cold turkey. Now, here's the catch. I did have little hits here and there, and I'm like, because I was craving it so bad. And I was like, this is what I was like craving. But like, it's just, I craved it at nighttime was when the really bad cravings came on, and in the car. It's when I craved it the most. Okay? But that was my number one thing, New Year's resolution. I started focusing on myself, and I just started you don't like me? Okay, cool. Whatever. You don't like me. Not everybody's going to like me. Like, everybody is entitled to their own opinions. I have one. You have one. You may not like the dress I have on today. You may not like this color navy. That's okay. That is okay. I mean, that's what makes us different from each and everybody. Promise I'm going somewhere. I have little squirrels that run up in here all the time, all day long, and it is so hard to focus on one conversation. Anyways, about a month and a half ago, I started focusing on my skincare. I will try to insert pictures here or at some point of what my skin wasn't really that bad, I would per se. It was just like inflammations here and there. But I was like, I don't like it. I'm not happy with my skin. Like, I really want to focus on my skincare. So I did. And my skin is as clearer than it's ever been before. I use face wash. I use eye brightening things, not patches, but like serums. I use facial serums, and then once a week I'll do a sleep mask. I could do it twice a week if I wanted to, but I'll link my Amazon link tree and down below. So if y'all want to look at what I actually use, y'all can. Now, am I gonna get talks in my forehead? Yes. Only because I do see some fine lines forming, and it's time, okay? I have little crow's feet right here, and I'm gonna probably get some in my cheeks a little bit. And that's only to kind of add some smoothness, not more so like anything else. Let's just add smoothness and get rid of the wrinkles, okay? But again, that's me focusing on myself, okay? Here recently, the past 2 weeks, I started going to the gym. That's helped me out a lot, okay? If you focus on yourself, it helps out so much more than you guys think. I have extremely high anxiety, and it's so bad, and it stems from me being a child. But I have noticed, especially within the past, I would say since I started going to the gym, I've started to realize I actually have a personality, and it's because I'm taking care of myself first. I'm putting myself first. I don't care what other people think. I don't care what you have to say. If you don't like me, okay, cool, go on. But that's not gonna hurt me at the end of the day. I'm actually kind of funny. I didn't really mean to go on this deep, but something I have also noticed. I don't know if this is actually scientifically proven. Oh, another thing you'll learn is my words are not my friend. Words are extremely hard, even 4-letter words. Okay, just saying. What was I saying? I do have told you squirrels. I don't know if this is scientifically proven yet or not, but once I've started taking care of myself and actually focusing on myself and just pushing everybody else away, but not necessarily pushing everybody else away. I'm not distancing myself from everybody. I'm putting myself first, and then other people afterwards. I'm my top priority nowadays. How can I fill myself? How can I fill everybody else's cup if my cup isn't filled up? But once I've started to realize that, I've noticed my drive go up. And I do mean quite literally up. Huh. So, ladies, and men, truly, not hating. If you want to quite literally be all day, every day, take care of yourself. I'm able to enjoy life now with the person that I love, be happy about it, and just get to do things that are incredibly amazing, if that makes sense. I don't know, it's so weird. I don't know. I've never experienced this before, and that's because I've always put other people first. Always. And it took me up until my mid-20s to realize that. Always. And I've had everybody in my life tell me, stop being a people pleaser. Stop. Just say no. And I couldn't. I could not. But you know what? It's okay. And I still probably will not be that person to say no. Because I'm such a people pleaser to people. I love to see other people happy. But I do need to realize that I deserve happiness too. And if I'm not happy, then how can other people be happy if I'm still burnt out? So it's kind of I need to fill my cup up first. And that's another thing that I've realized, that I've got to fill my cup up first before I fill anybody else's cup up. But if they want to get mad, then get mad. You don't truly belong here then. Focus on my photography business and social media. I do have a full-time job. I love my full-time job. Okay, I love it. Social media has always been intriguing to me, and so I've always tried to figure out how it works. However, I do not still know how it works. Okay, probably will never know. You know, if somebody would like to enlighten me on how it works, because everybody out here, like, on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, everybody, YouTube, Twitter, they always want to be like, oh, you gotta do this. No, you're lying. You're lying to me, because that's not. You're just saying that so you could get views, Missy, Mr. K. That's all you're doing. I'm just being real and uncut, like, in my photography business, I am just as I am, like, take it or leave it. Like, this is the year that my photography business has blown up and it has exploded, and I am so very grateful for each and every client I have ever had this year. I've prayed so many nights for this, and it's finally happening, and I'm just so extremely thankful. Like, it's beyond what I could ever imagine. Like, ever imagine. But anyways, that's all I had to say. Like I said, I like to yap about random things. I did used to have a YouTube video. That will be another story time for another day. But I will put all my socials down below. If you want to give me a follow, you can. Hit subscribe. I think that's what all the people say. Hit subscribe and the bell so you don't miss out on another video. I promise you there will be more. I promise. Because I have a lot to talk about, and I'm always talking. Like, always. So, and I have a lot of videos I would like to talk about, so you don't want to miss out. So, I'll see y'all in the